A very warm welcome to you wherever you are watching from around the world to our continuing live coverage of the 34th Australian Open here in sunny Sydney in beautiful Australia. All the action has been taking place at the Key Centre Arena at Sydney Olympic Park. It is day 4 of the competition, which means it's quarterfinals Friday. And we've got a lot of great matches coming your way. And that's what it's all about, the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals trophy that will be distributed at the World Tour Finals in Hangzhou. Today brought on by Manasanan, Letasin, the World Junior coach for Australia and former number 12 World Junior player in the women's singles. And here's the order of play on court 1 for day 4, kicking off with the men's singles. Former World Junior champion Alwi Farhan, number 8 seed, up against the number 2 seed Chou Tien Chen. In the women's doubles, following that, Kusuma and Puspitasari from Indonesia taking on the Japanese duo of Hirakami and Hobara. Then it's a treat for everybody as world number 1 and the number 1 seed An Se-young steps on court, this time to take on Manami Suitsu from Japan. That'll be followed in the men's doubles by Rankireddy and Shetty. The number 1 seeds will be up against Alfian and Fikri from Indonesia, the number 5 seeds here in Sydney. And as we continue through the day, the women's singles will follow that. Lin Xiangti has had a good run in recent months from Chinese Taipei up against Michelle Lee from Canada. Choi Sol-gyu and Go Vi-shem, the combination of Korea and Malaysia against Go Zifei and Nur Izzuddin, number 2 seeds from Malaysia. Mixed doubles will follow that. Christiansen and Boya, the number 6 seeds, taking on Hidayatullah and Pasaribu from Indonesia. And then we close out our coverage on court 1 with the men's singles. Yushi Tanaka taking on Rasmus Genke from Denmark. So looking at the draw, this is section 4 of the men's singles, and Farhan and Tien Chen down at the bottom. They will face one of the Indian players, Lakshya Sen and Ayush Sethi. Also in this section, Ogawa, Lin Chunyi, Rasmus Genke and Yushi Tanaka. And here come our first 2 players, Alwi Farhan and Chou Tien Chen. And it is my great honour to have with me in the commentary box today one of Australia's finest, Team Australia, and of course, I'm going to say it, multiple Oceania title winner, Gronya Somerville. How are you doing, Gronya?
I'm doing great. Really happy to be back here in Sydney and host, you know, a Super 500 in my home country is, yeah, awesome to have these
you were playing this week, right? How was the courts playing and how was your week?
Yes, I played this week on Tuesday. Unfortunately, had a very close first round loss to an Indonesian pair. The courts were pretty good. I think most players find the shuttles quite slow. I don't know if you've seen that in the matches you've watched. Yeah. But yeah, the shuttles definitely fluff up quite quickly, and then for the rest of the rally, it can get quite slow. Yeah, that's actually happened in Kodai Narioka's match yesterday. The shuttles got really fluffed, but he was refused to change the shuttle, and that led to, with Kodai, obviously a bit of a delay. Now, on court, the coin toss is taking place, and it's 1-0 on the head-to-head between Tien Chen and Alwi Farhan. The last time they met was at the quarterfinals of the Hong Kong Open. It was just recently that went to 3 games, something that Gronya Tien Chen loves to do. He's one of those players that loves to play out all the rallies. Yeah, I think he kind of just goes with the flow, and if he's feeling it, he'll switch it on, and if he's not, he'll just chill for a set and then come back for the next one. Well,
he is going to be, I have to say, they're both fantastically talented, of course, and wildly different in terms of the amount of experience they've had on court. Alwi Farhan, former World Junior champion a couple of years back, 20 years old now, ranked 17th. His highest ranking of 16 was in October, so he's definitely peaking. Very fast player, gets around the court really well, wonderful shot maker, and I think that pace might be the thing that is a significant problem for Chou Tien Chen, because he likes to play at a reasonable pace. Yeah, I mean, with all his experience, he's very good at also being able to change the pace of the shuttle to suit his style. And then as his opponent, you really have to work to kind of get him to play into the speed that you want, because he's got, you know, all the touch and everything to just slow it down when he needs his to get more time for himself. Yeah. Well, Chou Tien Chen has been having a fantastic run recently. Picked up that win at the Arctic Open. He was also 3rd in Korea and the US. 35 years old makes him the oldest winner of a World Tour title. And Victoria Carroll should be around somewhere with him. His motivational talisman, physiotherapist. There she is in the corner. Doesn't go anywhere without Victoria. We love watching her reactions. She's so just full of positive energy. It's wonderful. She's iconic. Yeah. That's the word. Well, about ready to get underway. So, tournament results so far: 2 Australians, Ricky Tang and Asher Uy, in straight games, 29 minutes and 30 minutes. A lot of Australian players in pairs this week. Of course, with the absence of Chinese players and pairs. Cynthia Tam is the umpire for this one.
Ready to play.
And there's our service judge, Xian Lim. Well, I was expecting the introductions to be coming up soon, but sure they're now about to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Chou Tien Chen, Chinese Taipei. And on my left, Alwi Farhan, Indonesia. Chou Tien Chen to serve. Love all. Play.
Well, as they get underway, Tien Chen with the serve, and as I said, there's a lack of China pairs and players this week because not just the World Tour finals turning up soon, but also the China National Championships happened this week. And of course, the big men's singles news from that championship is that Shi Yuqi has picked up world #1, has picked up an ankle injury, and now might be in a bit of doubt for the World Tour finals.
Service over.
It's always hard for national organisations to find a time in the calendar to try and fit in their nationals because just such a full calendar, and they'll have players playing at all different levels, you know, from challengers to Silver 1000, so it's hard to find a good slot.
It is round the year schedule for these players. And of course, those national championships mean that the mixed doubles reigning champions, Zhang Junbang and Wei Yajin, also not playing. And it's a fast start from Farhan.
3-1.
As you can hear in the background, court 2 and 3 beginning to fire into life. And that's a wonderful shot from Farhan.
Chou Tien Chen challenges.
And our first challenge of the day. Well, it looked close. Looking at the replay, that looked bang on the line. No, it is out.
Correction, out.
Well, he was in a great position to see it, Tien Chen.
4-1. Play.
So far, Farhan a victim of the drift, which, as I saw it, Grania, over the week is blowing from the top to the bottom.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit left to right. Usually where the entrance is for the players to come in, that's where you'll get a little bit of draft.
Right.
There's like the gap in the entryway there.
Well, I spotted the vertical. I didn't spot the left to right. Now that you mention it, there were a lot of shots yesterday that were actually going wide on this bottom right corner. Well placed by Farhan.
Service over. 2-6.
Well, one thing I did say yesterday, Gronny, was the transition from the World Junior circuit to the senior circuit can take a bit of time, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think coming from a country like Indonesia, I'm sure he would have been sparring with some of the seniors anyway. But I think it's just, yeah, having those back-to-back tough matches of, people that are experienced on tour is a process to get used to.
Well, there are a few former World Junior champions on the senior circuit. Farhan's one of them. Riko Gunji's another one in the women's singles. Tomoka Miyazaki, of course, as well.
Thank you.
Got one next door. Francesca Corbe was a runner-up at the World Juniors, the women's doubles for USA.
So 6-3, Tien Chen up. That was a sudden change of mind from Tien Chen at the end, but bad read.
6.
Yeah, from my position there, it looked like it was going out, and then the wind did bring it back in.
That'll be that little bit of left to right you were talking about.
Yeah, I think so.
Left by Alwi.
5, 6.
Well, close on the board, 5-6. Alwi on serve. Well placed by Chou Tien Chen.
Service over. 7, 5.
Well, as I said, it's been a pretty fruitful 2025 for Tien Chen. Not just that win at the Arctic Open, he was third in career in the US. Picked up results at the Indonesia Open as well.
Service over. 6, 7.
Great piece of recovery from Farhan. That was also a good example of how Tien Chen can start controlling these points and starts pushing his opponent around the other side of the court.
Yeah, he doesn't inject speed that much, but when he does, he's lethal.
Do you know, is there anything special that Tien Chen does in terms of training and backup? I know that you have. I said I'm a keen follower of Bad Fit, and you know about all the fitness side of stuff. But at 35 years old, to keep playing at this level, is there anything special that he does?
I'm not too sure of him specifically, but for sure he would get a lot of treatment and would make sure his strength and conditioning is very efficient. And typically once you're getting into the 30s, mid-30s, you might reduce the on-court load because he's got all the skill. It's kind of just maintaining everything and like keeping the body healthy as a priority, because he's not going to make that much gains in like skill-wise or that kind of thing.
Well, Farhan, of course, played another 30-year-old or 33-year-old yesterday, HS Pranoy. And it was the quality of his net play which actually undid Pranoy.
7.
Facing a different challenge here. Very much, Chou Tien Chen, very much the all-rounder. It's a beautiful net shot.
10, 7.
Just a quick discussion. He's going to fall that point.
10.
It's legal.
That's what it comes down to.
In the front here.
Yeah, good call by the umpire there. You can just see in these rallies here how controlled Chou Tien Chen is in his pace. You can see Alwi's kind of exerting himself more and kind of sometimes adding pace not at the right time. And you can see that Chou Tien Chen just picks exactly when he wants to push his pace and go for his shots. I think that's definitely his experience showing.
Yeah, yeah, and what comes off when you watch it is that he's more of a calm lake, and Farhan's more like a rushing kind of river kind of thing, right? He's certainly got all that energy and enthusiasm of a young player.
Yeah.
Alwi Farhan.
Those undercurrents in the lake, they can get you.
Exactly. I like the fact that
They're just dormant underneath, and then, oop, there you go.
9, 10.
Oh, for Chou Tien Chen, I was just going through his results, and it actually took a lot longer than I thought. It's a 12th quarterfinal for him in 2025, and he's looking for a 7th semi-final at 35. That's incredible.
Very impressive.
That's just as impressive. That wonderful shot down the line from Farhan.
Victoria was already out of her seat. And she had to sit back down and keep going.
That's the thing about Victoria. She actually has all the enthusiasm of a young player as well. She brings that to every single match. That is as in as it could be.
11-10, interval.
And it's 11-10 at the break, so just 1 point between them.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach to check your check.
Oh, as they get back on court, I can tell you that Alwi Farhan's record, 6th quarterfinal for him in 2025, looking for a 3rd semi-final. So it's a pretty good conversion rate from quarters to semis for both players. Very impressive, 12 quarters to 7 semis for Chou Tien Chen. But if you want to talk about conversion rates, then of course An Se-young is going to step on court later on, and she has just the most incredible conversion rate for this year. I think that's her target for this year. But we'll get to that when she steps on court right now. Second part of game 1. Oh, that's a wonderful idea. What I got from that point, Alwi Farhan's footwork looks a little bit shaky.
I didn't notice it just then.
A couple of extra steps here and there, just because I watched him yesterday against Pranoy, and he was a little bit more fluid.
Yeah, getting deeper into the draw, you know, the fatigue might be starting to set in.
Service over. 12-11.
But he has the lead, 12-11. As narrow as it may be. Big power from backcourt.
13-11. 11.
Just out. So, for the first time, Alwi Farhan has managed to craft a 3-point lead.
Thank you.
Yeah, Chou was very off balance there, the last shot.
It's been a fascinating first game. Chou Tien Chen, most consecutive point 6. Alwi on 4 with the last 3. I'll make that 4 now. They come at just the right time.
15-11.
Well, as we saw yesterday against Pranoy, Farhan starting for him on the right side of the court, because if he could win on that side this first game, then he's going to be in a really good position to attack for the second game. This nearer side. Bit wide.
No, 12, 15. Use your foot.
Everything that Farhan does is fast, even the foot clearing. He just works at a different pace. Oh, great pickup. Nice idea. Just a bit too short.
Service over. 16-12. Thank you.
Nice hold from Tien Chen. Oh, that late take.
17-12.
Oh, Farhan is pulling away, Courtney. He's kind of overpowering Tien Chen at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, but he does look under pressure in a lot of the rallies. Maybe it's just how he moves, but he looks like he's kind of scrambling to get back a lot of stuff. I think it's just the errors kind of from Chou right now.
Yeah, he hasn't been 100%. Forced into the big lift, and again that late take on that side, that right side. Just not feeling comfortable for Tien Chen. Well, as I said, Alwi Farhan looking for a third semi-final in 2025. The previous two, one of them led to a title. That was in Macau. So picked up a quarterfinal appearance at the French Open. And was third in Korea.
Service over. 13-18. Thank you.
Yeah, a couple of errors up at the net, not really working out for Tien Chen, and that has given a glorious lead to Farhan, 19-13. We could close out game 1 off this serve.
Very deep smash there. I think it is a bit defeating as like Chou Tien Chen to have had 3 or 4 poor judgments in a row that you
Yeah, the back
feel
line
like,
has certainly not been helping him.
yeah, well, you just kind of wasted a few points. The lead just becomes a bit too far, so he's probably just going to focus on the next game right now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's another one. Very ambitious shot. 21-13, first game falls, and now the pressure will be on Chou in the second.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So back on court for game 2.
Second game. Love all. Play.
So it'll be interesting to see now how the change of ends impacts Chou. So he had a few out the back on the previous end, and then he misjudged a few and then smacked them into the net from the back line. So maybe he'll be a bit more comfortable on this side.
Certainly a good start.
Service over. 1, love. Change. Thank you.
First game won by Alwi Farhan and Chou Tien Chen.
Oh, that was ambitious. Manages to keep his position. He's gone wide.
Wipe the court.
I see what you mean. I mean, the build-up is good. You know, he's moving well, but it's just that one shot, that one key shot that the rally depends on almost. And he's missing it.
He was definitely going for his shot, so in that rally. So I think we'll see a bit more of a fired up Chou in this set.
Thank you.
Again, that shot to the back really got Tien Chen out of position a few steps. He's back. He's just misjudging the timing on those mid-court net shots. That's also been a source of worry for him. He's getting picked off now. Left and right. 3-1. Farhan with his first lead in the second. That's great body defense. Oh, well, you know, got to give hats off to Farhan for some of those defensive shots. But in the end, Tien Chen was in exactly the right place to finish that off.
There's really these kind of deceptive mid-court pushes to the corners that caught Alwi off balance.
Another late take. That's both sides of the court now that he's in a bit of trouble at that back line.
4-2.
Now the pressure is on Tien Chen. Safe to say that he's one of those players that loves to soak up that pressure. He's obviously played pretty much every single big name you can think of in the singles category.
Service over.
Taking them to the very limit.
3-4.
You could almost say that for Alwi Farhan in his transition to the senior circuit, you need to play someone like Chou Tien Chen because he's just the epitome of everything that you need to get right.
Yeah, no, he would definitely learn a lot from these matches, and it's a good test of kind of that young spirit versus that old experience.
Yeah, tempering it down. And
Over. 5-3.
well, I actually saw his first win. I was commentating for Alwi Farhan when he beat Anders Antonsen on number 2. That was an incredible match. Because not only was his speed working, but his accuracy was absolutely perfect. And Antonsen, as you know, is very much like Chou Tien Chen in the way he plays. And, he picked him off.
Service over.
Yeah, he definitely has the speed and the
5.
power and explosiveness that can really put the older, slow, not that much slower, but the ones that are very patient.
Traditional, yeah.
Yeah, it can just catch them off guard when he just can go so fast for so long.
Well, Pranoy yesterday is another great example of that. Pranoy certainly felt the sting. Interestingly enough, Pranoy also was having a couple of bad reads at the back. Well, he's 6-4 up. As I said, all the pressure is aimed at Tien Chen in this second game now that he's one game down. All Farhan really needs to do is maintain this buffer. If he can, of course, increase it by a couple of points would be even more comfortable for him. But he doesn't need to do anything spectacular now because he's already in the lead, right?
Yeah. Chou is kind of still giving some of those easy mistakes or misjudgments. So I think if Alwi can just keep his intensity up and the speed,
All right.
she'll be able to hold on.
Look at how high a line Farhan's playing. Right up at the tee. Same.
Service over.
Good placement from Tien Chen.
5-6. Play. Play.
Beautiful tight net shot there to set up for the shorter lift, and then good choice with the body smash.
Oh, it's about to be out.
6 all. Chou. Wait too long. Thank you.
Service over. 4-7.
High lift from Tien Chen.
Service over. 7-6.
Sharp exchange from both players. Oh, almost caught Tien Chen out. Yes, well placed. Farhan with composure. 7-6.
8-6.
We were talking about world junior champions that are currently on court or at the tournament. I actually missed one out. That's on court too. Rina Hiramoto, gold medalist from the 2024 World Juniors in women's doubles. Good to see her. I actually watched her win that gold medal in Nanchang last year. So it's good to see her on the senior circuit. I was just at the World Juniors in Guwahati in Assam 2 weeks. It's some of the talent coming through. Unbelievable. Just so many.
Is that where the World Champs is going to be next year?
I know it's going to be in India, but I don't know if it's going to be in Guwahati or in New Delhi.
Yeah.
As of now, it's TBA. But I'm looking forward to that again.
Were the crowds big over there?
Not so much. You know, the biggest crowd was obviously all the young players. It's like a draw of 128 for each of them. It goes for a week.
Yeah.
But in the end, there were, a good few die-hard badminton fans that kind of turned up. But that energy we were talking about, young players, is just across the board. It's throughout the stadium. You can literally feel it.
Yeah. No, the Indian badminton scene has definitely exploded.
Wow.
Nearly every tournament around the world, no matter the level, there'll be some Indian players in like singles or doubles, anything.
And there's a lot more coming through, I can tell you. From what I just saw in Guwahati, there's a lot more coming through. Mixed doubles, men's doubles, and singles as well.
Yeah, great for the sport.
There's a bit of a discussion between Farhan and Tien Chen on the state of the shuttle. As you said, the shuttles tend to fluff up pretty quickly around here, right?
Yeah.
8 all. Tien Chen's done well. Nice.
It's just one of those times when Alwi just smashes a little bit recklessly. He's very out of position and he can't really hit the lines from that position with his smash. And Chou Tien Chen, if he's in a composed state, can just block it off, and Alwi's too far away to get it.
Well, that's what I was just about to say. I wonder if this second game is going to be one of these classic Tien Chen games where he incrementally moves up, wins it by like a point or two, and then goes and makes his stand in the third. 9 all. That, by the way, is going to be another important lesson for a youngster like Farhan to learn.
Yeah, you can see there when he was in a much better position with his smash that he can follow up. That's definitely one of his strengths, is his quickness to kill after his smash. But the smash timing just needs to be well selected.
into a much more tactical affair. Well, plucked out of the air by Tien Chen and sent to ground. So this, if I'm right, is his first lead in game 2. Let's check on that.
Alwi's clear shot was just a bit too short in that one.
Was always going to be sent the other way. You just sense that's happening.
Service over. 10.
Flat dive from Tien Chen means we're going to have a wipe down.
Line judge. Line judge. Can you go on that side, please? Yep.
I need backup on Chou's side of the court. 2 moppers going at his sweat patch.
Well, it's like, yeah, it's like a 6-2 kind of sweat patch,
Yeah.
isn't it? And it was a full slide.
That's why the men's singles go so long. They're just on the floor for half of it.
Well, that's another indication. This Kodai Naraoka match yesterday, he was, I have to say it, he was really delaying in the end of the match when he knew he was going to lose. And then he went for a full turtle dive across. And the time he got from that, he walked off court, took his shoes and socks off and started showing it to the umpire. So, yeah, we got kind of deep into delays.
There's a little bit of tactics behind that, for sure.
Ooh, very delicate exchange, but Farhan leaves it too high.
Service over. 11-10 interval.
So 11-10 at the break. Tien Chen, just his second lead, game 2.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, return to your chair.
17-9.
Tien Chen, a bit of a purple patch in the second game, and he needs
Play.
his next 3 or 4 points, ideally to fall his way.
Service over. 11 all.
Another great piece of placement from Tien Chen, just out of the reach of Farhan.
12-11. Alwi Farhan challenges.
Close enough for a challenge.
Out.
These are key points. Has gone long.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
Certainly a lot more compact from Tien Chen in the last few points.
11.
We haven't really seen many of those mistakes that he was guilty of at the end of game 1.
Yeah, I think the point before you could see he just played kind of a casual stick smash and Alwi gave him the high block. He didn't have to go for a full-out smash and expend all his energy. He definitely works with the motto of work smarter, not harder.
14.
Slight change in body language for Farhan. He's looking a little bit lost at sea at the moment. And Tien Chen, conversely, looking a lot more compact and beginning to dictate some of these points. 14-11, biggest lead he's had.
Just in the back. Thank you.
Quality net shot from Farhan. Dipped viciously as it crossed the net. He just stand that last shot. Just saw Alwi's feet just kind of shift a little bit.
14.
I think he's more, I reckon he's more comfortable leaping across the court. This kind of close, compact play at the net, and you can see him being a lot more careful. Is new ground for him.
He's definitely more of the explosive, energetic type.
But he's going to have to learn all forms of it, and very much Chou Tien Chen with various gears. That was well placed, came back too high, and Farhan has done well these last points to tie it up at 14. Pressure back on Tien Chen. Well left. He was just about to take a swipe at that. You can almost feel him coiling up.
15.
Very good judgment there.
14.
Well, he certainly, since the mid-game interval break, shifted his point of attack towards the net.
Let.
He wasn't ready.
Chou, you must be ready. Alwi.
I don't know where Alwi was going, actually.
I told him already. On court.
Oh, we thought that was going to lead to a bit of a towel down. Was just casually walking off court. Nice shot. It's bound to be wide. Wow, this is crucial times for the 35-year-old Chou Tien Chen. 16-14 down in the second, and he's put in incredible amount of effort to really make a stand in the second.
Feels like the last few points, Alwi's just been a bit more composed, and he reeled in his kind of reckless smashes a little bit.
I think that's what his coach told him at the break. Just pull it back a little. Another mistake. 17-14.
And when Alwi doesn't do too much, then his opponent needs to try and create things himself, and that's where some errors can come. Because sometimes people can feed off the shots and stuff that come from Alwi, that they don't actually have to do that much themselves. They just use his own kind of attack against him.
Chou Tien Chen challenges.
Well, that was close enough, but it was also fast enough that we really didn't get that much of a read off it up here. And we've got a great commentary perch as well. But the undisputed truth that is Hawkeye is going to settle everything. And it's an important point too at 17-14. There's Irina Hiromoto in the background.
At this point, 15-17 is vastly different from 18-14.
And that is very much in, as you can see.
One challenge remaining.
And that's what we've got. 18-14.
14.
Closing gambit. Not just the second game, but the match. Oh, that's a stinging return from Farhan. Have a look at this.
19-14.
Well, I don't think we're going to get to see it again, but he really did read that well. Crossed the court perfectly and had to control it just to keep it within the lines.
Service fault called.
Too high.
Too high. Service over. 15. 19. It's too high.
I've seen a lot of discussions. Chirag Shetty had a lengthy discussion with the umpire yesterday about serves being too high. Actually even called in a BWF official to say all my serves are the same. And the BWF official said, yes, they're too high. All of them.
It definitely is frustrating as a player when, say, at one tournament you don't get faulted at all, and then the next you start getting faulted.
Well, that's what Shetty was saying. Every serve kept getting called back.
It is tough.
Calm and composed again. That's a wonderful reply from Chou Tien Chen, but he's fighting from against the wall. It's match points. He's facing 4 of them.
Return the shuttle.
He's got the serve back at least, and Farhan knows. Oh, that's just wide.
Alwi Farhan challenges. Call.
Well, this challenge could win the match, and in all honesty, I'm dead set on that line. That could be edge of the line. He could have clipped it. But again, it was the speed of it. Can't be certain. That's how close Tien Chen came to losing this match.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining.
Well, that is an interesting turn-up for the books. Farhan without challenges, but he's still got 3 match points.
Play.
I just hope it's not going to be one of these Tien Chen mistakes that ends this match. That's another match point saved.
18, 20.
Well, they've been on court for 45 minutes. How important is this serve for Chou Tien Chen?
7-4.
Short again from Farhan.
19, 20. Change.
3rd match point saved. 1 left before we get to extra points.
I think Alwi's just tightening up a little bit here. So close to the win. You just need to try and keep that composed style that has got him to this point.
Well, I also noticed it was a big smashing game in the first game. He went to a net-based kind of approach for most of this game. Now he's kind of confused as to which one he should do to finish it off. Oh, that is a slip, and we are going to extra points. What an incredible comeback from Chou Tien Chen. Helped by mistakes, of course, from Alwi Farhan. This was a slip at the back.
He also was still like super under pressure to be playing a fast shot down as well, though.
Right.
I think it was quite ambitious. I think like just a clear or a slower drop shot would have been a good option. Because he had to just, you can see that he's fully pushing back into the court to try and get back into position.
Well, first to 2 or first to 30 from this point. Chou Tien Chen has bought himself a lifeline. And if he goes on to win this match, well, it will be recorded as 4 match points saved in the second. That's more like it from Farhan. Left then right, switching the flanks.
Service over. 21-20.
All shots with that steep downward angle.
Yeah,
There's one, there's two.
just great pressing into the gaps there.
So, match point number 5 for the World Junior Champion.
Joel, get ready.
Match won by Hiramoto and Kokona Ishikawa, 22-20, 21-10.
A lot of stuff to the center in this rally.
Oh. Can you believe it? Chou Tien Chen is living on borrowed time,
Service over.
but he's still there.
21-all.
21 all. 5th match point saved. Another slip.
There is a bit of contentious point of view from the players around the slipperiness of Victor
Oh, really?
courts. Yeah. I think a previous tournament, maybe it was Korea or Japan or something, a lot of slips on these courts.
Wow. I didn't see any yesterday from up here, but definitely today, yeah.
Especially the men's singles, they just push off so much force going to get back into the court.
So we are back at Deuce at 21. Well, we're talking about lessons for juniors to learn. If Chou Tien Chen wins this, Farhan has squandered 5 match points. That's kind of the mental toughness that you need to get over something like that.
Yeah,
You're a
those
real
ones,
dagger in the heart.
they're heartbreaking, those ones. The what ifs that keep you up at night.
Oh, come on. It's a first game point.
22-21.
Chou Tien Chen. You didn't need Hawkeye on that point because Victoria was just behind. As soon as her hands go up, then you know that's
Alwi.
Yeah,
quicker than Hawkeye. No heartbeat needed.
she needs her own cam in the corner, little corner cam just of her.
Good shot from Farhan. Oh, it's gonna be wide. He's done it.
Game.
23-21.
Second game won by Chou Tien Chen. 23-21. 1 game all. 20 seconds.
So, game 3. And Alwi Farhan, as we speculated, is now going to have to get over the 5 match points.
Final game.
Were lost.
Love all.
He's now playing on the weaker side as well, so the tables really have turned. Tien Chen starting his 3rd game. Of course, there will be a change of ends at the interval, but he's got a great opportunity here to build up a buffer of points.
Both players have won their set at Alwi's end, so if he gets a good start, hopefully he's in the lead at 11 then. But then Chou will get the contentiously good end.
This has to be the longest rally of the match. Wonderful shot. Oh, went for the disguised drop, but it's just too light, too short. And as predicted, 49 shots, longest rally we've seen so far. And it is a good indicator that Alwi has brushed off that 2nd game and is ready to fight in the 3rd.
Thank you.
And just that rally alone, you can see a lot more change of pace coming in now. With the slower drop shots, a bit more clear shots, whereas before it was just a lot of mid-court control and then waiting for the smash and kill opportunity.
Use your foot. Use your foot.
Well, it went to 3 the last time they met at the Hong Kong Open.
Play.
Came through that time, an hour and 7 minutes. Oh, nice reaction from Farhan.
Service over. 2-1. Service over. 2-all.
Oh, what a return. What a great cross from Tien Chen.
3-2. Thank you.
3-1.
Just out of reach once again for Farhan. Chou Tien Chen with the early lead, 4-2. Like it may have been shading out. Tien Chen played it in. What? Ronnie, please tell me what happened there.
I don't know. It only just hit the bottom of the net, that jump shot. I think his timing was just way off for some reason.
Well, like way off. Wow.
Happens to the best of us.
Well, there you go. I was about to say, young players watching, you've got to keep your mind on that shuttle. Even if you are 35 years old and you've been playing on the circuit for over a decade. Those shots can go wrong. Flash photography, is it?
Yes, external lights.
Yeah.
Cannot stop play.
Something we don't usually see from Alwi Farhan.
They'll look at it. Play on.
I don't think it's a flashing light he's talking about. I actually think it's a
Continue playing.
little light. Now the umpire is insisting he
Look
continues
at it
playing.
now, but you have to continue. The lights. They're off now.
Well, as you heard it, the lights are off. And as I said, that's something, that's a reaction you don't usually see from Farhan.
Oh.
Step back return from Farhan. Hooks that one back. And that's out.
Chou Tien Chen challenges. Hold out.
Well, I think that's definitely out. While we wait for that decision, I could tell you men's singles are on court 2 at the moment. Ayush Shetty's been having a fantastic run. Court 2, that is out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 5-4.
Ayush Shetty, of course, playing in that all-Indian quarterfinal against Lakshya Sen.
Play.
Good return to form for Sen. Had a tough 2025. So 5-4. Good deception from Tien Chen. Wonderful return from Farhan. Oh. Puts that to bed.
6-4.
It's a good step back motion. Well, jumped in by Tien Chen, intercepted that well.
5-6.
Great to see so many fans gathered here on quarterfinals Friday at the Key Centre.
Service over. 7-6.
There's that leap again.
Chou Tien Chen
Fantastic
challenges.
down the line
All
shot.
in.
Tien Chen's radar on this right side of the court hasn't been 100%, and I actually believe this is dead on the line as well.
If he gets this wrong, he's out of challenges for the rest of the game as well. That was good by Alwi mixing up the smashes. He had done quite a few cross from that overhead.
Yeah, he's back to his leaping best. And that was in.
8-6.
No challenges left. Farhan with 2.
Play.
I think he's got a band-aid on his index finger. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Important finger for your grip, right?
Yeah, definitely. Pretty much all your fingers.
Service
It's
over.
tough to play like with wrappings because you just don't have the touch in your fingers.
He certainly looks like he's got the band-aid on his racket hand. It's not stopping that. Great pickup. Trying to stick to this backcourt. Chen is trying to draw him into the net twice. Again. Ooh, that's tricky. Had to end in the end, and it was just too close to the net for Farhan.
Oh.
But we have a contender there for longest rally of the match. Tried to send it to the back.
Thank you.
8-all, approaching the third and final mid-game interval. And the change of ends.
Alwi.
9. Over. 1-2.
Good court coverage from Farhan. And Chen is really making him stretch. What a return. It's probably, I think, the last point you could return that shot before it landed.
Yeah, that smash from Chou is just one that it's either a winner or he's not getting it. He's not even trying to follow up. If his opponent can get it back, good on them. They deserve it.
Well, once again, it's this close-up we just saw as he was sitting down. He's definitely protecting that finger on his racket hand. That's the one. There's the wrapping on it. Quick look down again.
And that the wrappings are always hard once you start sweating, that the adhesive just kind of starts to go
Oh,
away.
I've seen some players get wrapped up and then within a couple of points just rip it off and just go on.
Yeah.
Good pickup once again, but Tien Chen was steamrolling into that side of the net. He was perfectly placed to kill that into the corner.
Oh.
I say it's a fantastic match. It's evolving really well. Let's not forget the bigger picture here at the Australian Open, which is due maybe to its new placement on the calendar, but pretty much all the categories are open in terms of titles. Li Zijia has ended his season due to injury, so men's singles is open. Aya Hori, of course, is retired, married Ong Yusin, so women's singles is open. He Jiting and Ren Zhangyu in the men's doubles are at the China National Championships, so that's open.
9.
Kasuma is playing in the women's doubles, but with somebody else, so Tiwi was eliminated yesterday, so that's open, and of course Zhang and Wei also at the China National Championships, so mixed doubles is open. All 5 titles ready to get claimed at the Australian Open. And, well, both of these two would love to add that title to their list. 10-9. Again, there's that return.
Service
He
over.
steps into it so well. As soon as he sees he's got the opportunity, Farhan is just 2 steps. The turn, that's 1, 2, he's up. And he's straight into the corner. Well practiced favorite shot of his. Well, it's pretty much the same shot again, except not into the corner.
11-10 interval.
11-10.
Change
And the change of ends. So now while they're changing ends, have both players done enough here in this first part of game 3?
They're definitely just playing tit for tat, 1 point here, 1 point there. I think it's really going to just be who can keep the errors down in this second half. Alwi's obviously still expending a lot of energy when he goes for these big smashes, and Chou's kind of just trying to keep up and keep the errors out. And then Alwi's producing a couple errors.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see how this goes with the change of ends, and obviously the fatigue starting to set in a little bit.
20 seconds.
I think Chou might be up to his 3rd set change at least. Speaking of Aya Ohori, I think the actual wedding is next weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I think they're
Congratulations.
married, but I think the wedding
Yeah.
is next weekend. I know some players going to
I think
it.
they had a ceremony, like a registration thing
Yeah.
beforehand, but that's,
I'm excited to
News.
see some wedding pics from that.
wow.
11-10. Play.
Well, I saw at a couple of events now in a broadcasting role, actually. Doing a lot of work for China State TV and, I think Japanese State TV.
Yeah, I think she was at the Kumamoto as well, or promoting the finals or something as well.
Well, that's first point for Tien Chen, who
Service over.
should be, from this
11
position,
all.
the favourite now, and it really has changed. As I said, it was hard to call at the beginning of the match as to which of these two was going to come through, and I did actually say that if Tien Chen in the second game could edge out, then we might have one of his classics. Remember, he saved 5 match points in that second game. One step too far for Farhan.
11.
Yeah, very nice change of pace there from Chou.
He is, as a player and as a person, a testament to perseverance. And if he goes all the way here in Australia, 2 titles at 35
13.
in 1 year,
11.
a month of each other, it's just incredible increase in form. And it's a great opportunity with the likes of Xu Yuqi and Li Shifeng, etc. Like the China National Championships.
Fault.
Nice shot to the corner, just hit the top of Tien Chen's racket.
12-13.
I think that might be the first scream as well that we've seen from Alwi, so I think he's definitely trying to pump himself up for the end here.
Yeah. And just on cue, actually got the replay of that screen just as he was doing it. Well, he knows what a big scalp this will be. Not just for the tournament, but as a player. Oh, that's just gone a bit long. Victoria is over the moon.
14-12.
13-12. The next 3 points for both players. Absolutely critical.
Hold.
Well, he's pushing forward now. Smells blood in the water.
15, 12.
Sensing the wind. The last time they met was an hour 7. They've been on court for an hour 13 now.
Alwi's quality, they're just a bit too high there at the net. Giving Chou the chance to step in and kill.
Well, it's a different player, Chou Tien Chen, from the first game when he was making those errors. I haven't seen him make a legitimate error since that very strange net shot that hit the bottom of the net. Nice from Farhan. Oh, it seemed to sit on top of the net for an eternity.
Service over. 13, 15.
Wow, how important was this for Farhan? You're going to see it. Look at that.
Oh.
Rolled across the net.
Get ready.
It's a great shot. Careful from Farhan. This time the interception doesn't work for Tien Chen.
14,
15.
15. Play.
Deception from Tien Chen.
15 all.
15 all.
Chou.
I don't think you're getting through to him right now. He's in that zone. He's going to walk where he wants, I reckon.
It's always funny when the umpire, you know, tells them off for wasting time, and then if it gets to the point where they have to bring the referee in, and they just waste more time.
Oh, yep, that was the Kodai game again yesterday. Oh, big shot from Farhan. Oh, great shot. Farhan trying to be as unpredictable as possible.
Sometimes he's too unpredictable for himself.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Might just overcommit. And that's what he was trying to avoid. Comes and bites him. Look at that. He's flawed. Absolutely flawed.
15.
38 shots. And you said that fatigue might be setting in. I think it might be setting in for the former world junior champion. I don't know if he's used to 1 hour 17 matches at this intensity. Tien Chen is. And he knows what's coming. Farhan certainly looked like he was right there. Winded, exhausted.
Thank you.
Maybe at that point, those 5 match points missed are flooding back into his thinking, what kind of a match am I caught up in here? Anyway, it all comes to a conclusion right now. 16-15, Tien Chen on serve. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, don't usually miss players, but he was actually just obscured by the umpire perfectly.
Play.
Again, those rolling tumbles on the net.
Change.
This time it works for him. 17-15.
17, 15. Thank you.
winner of this match will face the winner of either Sen or Shetty. That's happening on court 2 right now. That, by the way, is locked at 16 all first. What a miss from Farhan. 18-15.
15.
Yeah, you could see how short that smash was that Chou took. Farhan just not getting his length there.
Oh, that's a reactive shot from Farhan. Well, credit to Alwi's trying everything. A long stare from Tien Chen down at Farhan at the net.
19-15.
I think that's got to be it. Well, we're not going to see the stare down.
Did Chou hit the net or did Farhan?
Somebody did. There was a lot of action there.
The net was definitely bouncing. Must have been Farhan. He's hit the shuttle back over to Chou.
It's just crazy. he's really hyped up, Tien Chen.
He's just like a silent killer.
Yeah, but just so solid, you know.
He's the type of player that you can't be complacent around.
You cannot make...
Even you've got a decent lead, you just be like, he can always come back.
Well, that's what I was very careful to not say that Farhan's got this in the bag at any point, even when he had 5 match points, because if there's any player you want to face, they can, as he did, counter it. Chou Tien Chen, you're right, you can't take your eye off him for a second. Wonderfully done, and how
20.
ironic, 5 match points.
15.
Well, Farhan lost 5 match points in the second. Chou Tien Chen gets 5 match points in the third. Didn't make it.
Service over. 16.
So his general state of athleticism, Chou Tien Chen, is mind-boggling. Farhan's back on. Tien Chen is waiting for that wipe down to be over. And I'm sure a delay like this is only going to help Tien Chen. Farhan pacing around this side of the court.
Sneaky drive serve.
He's got control of the point right now, Farhan. Can't be wrested away from him. Oh, it's a mistake. That's the match.
Game.
Wow. What a result. Chou Tien Chen, 1 hour, 21 minutes. It's another 81-minute classic from Chou Tien Chen. He had to save 5 match points.
23, 21, 21, 16.
And maybe that's the difference, but a lot of lessons for former world junior champion Alwi Farhan to learn after another solid outing. Getting pretty deep in the tournament, but that is the final score. 13-21, 23-21. And finishing off 21-16. 15 years between them. but they put on a bit of a show. And it's the veteran that comes through. Welcome back to our continuing live coverage of the Australian Open here in Sydney. And after an epic 83-minute encounter, Chou Tien Chen has made it through to his 7th semi-final. Up next is the women's doubles, Kasuma and Puspitasari against Murakami and Hobara. This is section 1 of the draw. And players are ready to come out. So, Hebriana Dwipuji Kasuma, one half of the reigning champion pair, as she was paired up with Amelia Chahaya Pratiwi last year. They went all the way